to the bottomless, gaping pit of insecurity you call a soul.
Yeah. Weird.
Eventually, probably soon, the world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. The Critical Drinker is the OG, man. Is one of my first subs on this platform. Love the guy's channel. When he speaks, we listen. And if you're unfamiliar, he does kind of what we do in a sense, but for the entertainment space and for the movie and cinema space. And it's interesting because now movies and cinema have so blended and fused with the cultural zeitgeist of politics. And it's not something that I wanted, right? I didn't want every actor to get so political. I didn't want all the Avengers to come out and endorse Kamala Harris, which they did to their great humiliation, right? I didn't want George Clooney to be the guy that got Joe Biden out of the race, which is true. It's George Clooney's op-ed in the New York Times that started the Joe Biden must drop out mantra. I think it's bad. I think it's toxic. As we say many, many times, I think that sports ball players should play sports balls. Singers should sing. Actors should be adult pretenders. And people who do politics for a living should do that, all right? And everyone should stay in their lane, and we'd have a much happier country. But I don't make the rules, sadly. And so things have gotten so political now, right? In every arena. And so Critical Drinker, who normally wouldn't have to sound off on political issues, now is. So here we go. I have to respect Zegler's ability to speedrun her way to the end. Most actresses wait a few years and get some big hits under their belt before turning into obnoxious, condescending morons and nuking their own careers into obscurity, he says as he shares a Breitbart article. Damage Control, Disney's Snow White star Rachel Zegler apologizes for wishing harm on Trump voters. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and check in on Rachel Zegler, the single most hated actress in all of Hollywood. Somebody who is starring in Snow White, even though she hates the source material, even though she's somebody who is disgusted by the original stories and whose toxic, feminist, activist worldview is being weaponized against her co-stars who are far more beautiful and far more famous than her, like Gal Gadot. And the guy who plays the prince, she's like demeaning and saying he might be cut from the film entirely. I mean, it's like if you want to give your project cancer, hire Rachel Zegler. Disney's going to lose billions of dollars on this movie. Disney Snow White actress Rachel Zegler breaks silence over her vitriolic comments about Trump supporters. She'd already destroyed this movie. This movie is one of the most downvoted trailers in the history of YouTube on a ratio basis. It's doing worse than The Acolyte, right? In terms of ratio of downvotes. And here she goes on a seething rant the day after the election, saying that she wishes no peace for Donald Trump or his voters. Now, that's like 77 million people in the country who you need to buy tickets to your film. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly the kind of behavior that led to Megyn Kelly calling Rachel Zegler a pig.
Sure, this loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump himself never know peace.
Yeah.
What the F? How? Yeah. Then she discusses the deep, deep sickness in the country. There's no help, no counsel in any of them. She attacked Twitter and Elon and finished with F Donald Trump.
Man.
Hello, Disney. You're going to have to redo your film again because this woman is a pig and you fired Gina Carano for far less than this nonsense.
So listen, there's sort of a maxim that if things are already bad, like don't make it worse. Okay, so Rachel Zegler is a toxic person. She's already destroyed this film. And she's already insulted half the country. Like she put up a Palestine post. Her co-star in the film is Israeli, Gal Gadot. And she put up like a pro-Palestinian post in the promotion of the film. Says Disney's PR team. Can somebody take her phone away? Can we redo this? So she tells at least half the country not to go see her film. Then she tells the other half the country that loves the source material, Snow White and Walt Disney, F you. Then she tells her cast members, F you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, she's back. Okay? Rachel Zegler is back on camera with an apology that actually says, I am a beautiful statue, and people will pay money to see me no matter what you say about me. This is your apology? Again, like sometimes you should just stop all the way behind, right? Sometimes you make it worse. Here we go. My God, Disney Snow White, Rachel Zegler made the most narcissistic, insufferable apology video I have ever seen. Let's watch.
And to everyone who hates when I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Wait. So you're saying that everyone needs to just wait in line to see you, and that we're lucky to see you. Everyone's buying a ticket because you're so glorious and you're so great that we must all wait in line to see your cracks. Again, critical drinker's right. You gotta respect somebody. They're saying they're done with their career. Let's just burn it all to the ground right now. I'm like 23. Time to just be done with this, okay? I don't know what she's gonna do next. I hear there's job openings, frying fries at McDonald's. Just incredible. I've never seen such a display of narcissism in my life. I've dealt with the genuine narcissistic sociopaths. This actress who plays Snow White is the satire of a narcissist. She doesn't get it. It's like most classic narcissists. She can't actually see herself. Rachel Zegler is an insufferable, mentally ill narcissist. Disney Snow White Rachel Zegler has a lot of talent. How do you make an apology video this insufferable? I'm getting like the BLM COVID-19 vibes, like with the Hollywood actors and actresses would like make these huffy breath and like sad apology videos, right, for their skin color or something. This is how you genuinely apologize. Compare yourself to a statue in the Louvre. Assert that people will line up to see you no matter what you do. Bravo, totally insufferable narcissist asshat. Boycott her and the film. Like, again, stop while you're behind. It's just better for you to just never speak again. Rachel Zegler should be studied. I swear. Yeah, this broad only talks to make sure that nobody sees the movie and nobody knows how bad it's going to get. Oh man, they're going to lose billions. Has she thought just about like not talking anymore? Disney execs have to be pulling their hair out. Also, they deserve this. Congrats, Disney. You got a real winner on your hand. The winged victory didn't break itself, dear. You pay. Ooh, man, here we go. This is spreading like crazy, and it's not an apology for Trump. This is a clip that was shared on TikTok and then put out on Twitter. Watch the full 8-minute segment where this was pulled from. She's talking about decisions that she made in her personal life. That has zero to do with Trump. She's insufferable. Okay, well, that makes it worse, actually. Ooh, man. So Disney has apparently canceled a new trailer for Snow White because of Rachel Zegler. What kind of actress can't even shed a real tear on command? Yes, right. She is an actress. Very few jobs on the planet where the level of narcissism and damage to the company is tolerated. Pretty much woke Disney actress and wide receiver. That's right. Like how much damage has she done? Rachel Zegler is going to become box office poison. She's already box office poison. Disney is punishing her. That movie is going to bomb hard, says the quartering. Right back at you, right here, critical drinker. You have to respect the speed run her way to the end. Obnoxious, condescending moron nuking their own careers into absurdity. don't see this movie. Make sure that we send a message. This is the final straw in wokeism. Make sure we send a message, okay? That we began with Bud Light. Let's end with Snow White. All right? It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See you.